Hey guys, it's me. I'm doing things very differently in 2020. So first of all, I'm looking right now on my computer because I want us to have some music to hang out to. It's tricky because I can only play certain copyright-free music. So I'm looking where YouTube offers this. We are going to do a reading. We are going to get to that. But it's going to be like you came over, you're a friend, you came over to hang out and you asked me to do a reading for you. So you can chill out for a minute until I find music. If you saw the title and you clicked through, then I'm assuming if you're watching this video and you're hanging out with me, your question is whether or not you should try one more time. So that's what we're gonna look at. So it's interesting because doing these readings in a different way, I'm excited about this because I know that the people who are going to click on this, the people who are going to watch it, are all going through the same thing. I don't have to try to read for like a sign, like one sign, and try to pick out, you know, the 10,000 people of that one sign that might happen to be going through whatever that reading is about. I can say, this is what I'm going to look at. I'm going to look at whether or not you should try one more time. You should watch this before you try one more time. See what the cards have to say. But here's the thing. I'm not telling you where this goes. I'm not telling you if it works out. I'm not telling you if it like is bad news, good news. I'm not giving anything away. Like, I'm doing the reading right now. I don't know. But I am going to tell you this. It's up to you whether or not you watch this. Don't watch this just to watch something and then not pay attention to whatever message comes through. So my readings from this point forward are not for the timid. They're not for the weak-hearted. I need brave people around here who are ready to take control and make changes and make decisions and make moves. So you need to take a few minutes before you keep watching. I think I'm going to change this music so you can ponder this while I'm changing the music, because this is a bit too frantic for me, to be honest with you. You need to decide, is this reading for you? Really tune in. Like, take a moment right now. I'm not joking. While I'm being occupied here, I want you to take a few minutes. I'm going to play a song, okay? So you listen to this song. I'm just going to shuffle the deck. I need to shuffle like 4 decks, actually. I'm going to try not to shake the camera too much. I apologize for that. I'm going to find another solution, but it's going to be a little bit like wobbly. Okay. I'm going to give you like 3 minutes to meditate. It's good for you to meditate anyway, so it's not going to hurt you. Hang out for the meditation. I'm not going to guide you. I'm just going to make noise with the cards. But I want you to think about this reading, where you're at in your own life, trying to make a decision about whether to try again. That's what we're doing, right? Should you try one more time? Yes. So think about what's going on for you, how you're feeling, how you've been feeling for the past 6 months. Do you feel better today than you did last month? Are things getting worse? Really think about your situation, how things are, what's going on, what's causing you pain, what's causing you worry, what's bringing up all those fears that you might have, was bringing those up to the surface. Think about those things and being in the situation of not knowing whether to try again or walk away. And really tune in to what's best for you. What is the best thing for you to do? Spend the next couple of minutes just thinking about that. If you feel like this reading is for you, then keep watching. If you don't feel like this reading is for you, you got a nice little meditation. We got to hang out for a little bit and everybody wins. So if this isn't for you, I'll see you in the next video that you feel is calling your name. And if you end up hanging out with me, I'll start the reading as soon as the song is over. I'm totally aware that I'm playing like really upbeat music for meditation. I don't necessarily want you to truly like go into a state of meditation. I just want you to think. I want you to think about what's going on. You have like another minute. Think about it. Decide whether or not you think this reading is for you. Okay? Really think about it. It either is or it isn't. I want you to ask your guides at this point. If you're staying around with me, ask your guides to show up and give you the absolute best answer for your situation. You feel like this is your time. You feel like this is your reading. You feel like this is the video for you to watch. I'm going to ask you to watch it from now all the way through to the end. Don't click off if things start to not go your way. Listen all the way through to the end because there are messages all the way through to the end. And sometimes when you hit that moment in the reading where you think that it's not what I want to hear and I don't want to hear any more of this, and you click away, it takes a turn. It takes a turn because something pops in that might make things work or give some sort of clarity about why things don't need to. So you need to listen to the full thing. Don't chicken out. Don't click away. It gets on my nerves. I know that you guys do it because I can see when people click off. I can go into the video and see what happened in that moment. And 9 times out of 10, it's when you get bad news. But stick around. The bad news is either there for a reason or the bad news turns around before I get to the end. Okay? All right. Let's find a song for background noise, and we're gonna start slinging some cards. I kind of like that. I'm hoping it's not too loud. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna bring this microphone just a little bit closer to me, away from the speakers. If I've been blasting your ears this whole time, I'm sorry. Like I said, it's an experiment. Bear with me. I prefer this so much. I have to tell you, from doing like trying to grind out the sign-specific readings, like I really do want it to feel like, you know, I have a friend hanging out with me right now who asked me like, what do I need to do? Should I try one more time? Should I be done with this? I mean, we've been here before. Like, I want it to feel like that, okay? So, like, whoever's still with me, whoever you are, welcome to your reading. Oh, we had a card flip right away. We had 2, actually. All right. You have the 10 of Pentacles coming out, just to make sure you guys can see it. Came out with the 3 of Pentacles, okay? Going on with you guys? This 10 of Pentacles reversed is a little bit concerning. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's interesting though because it's come out with the 3 of Pentacles, which is upright. Okay, so there is this notion of wanting to try again. Clearly, you know, 3 of Pentacles represents teamwork, collaboration, actually being in a situation where you feel like putting in the effort. And it's actually a little bit deeper than that. You feel like putting in the effort, and you feel like the people that you're putting in the effort with, the people on your team, like it's good. It's not like having to do it. Like I guess if I have to do it, that's more like 10 of Wands reversed energy. Like fine, I'll do it. I realize I have to do it. I'll do it. Right. 3 of Pentacles is really about like enjoying being on a team, enjoying working with a team, enjoying the collaboration and the interaction with people. Okay, so you like this person. You like how you feel in their presence. You enjoy the times that you're with them for the most part. But there's something about this, right? This 10 of Pentacles is reversed. And so it feels like something's just not quite right between the two of you. It's interesting. The music selection, it's changing how I read. I feel like this kind of has like a James Bond sort of feel to it. So I feel like I'm on a mystery hunt here with you guys. So 10 of Pentacles upright, right? It's like everything's a dream. You have what you want. Like it's stability. It's your finances are good. You have someone that you love. You have a comfortable home. You have a good job. It's like life is going well with that 10 of Pentacles when it's upright. You guys have it reversed though. Some cards drop. Two of Swords here coming out reversed. Stalemate. Don't know what to do. The Eight of Pentacles coming out upright. This is interesting. I'm not sure what that's about just yet. I'm going to clarify that. Nine of Wands. Right? Yeah. Mother of Cups, Queen of Cups here. It's very interesting. I want a different song. There's a song here called Psychic Magic. We're going to play it. It's by the Unicorn Heads. So, I still worry that this microphone is going to blast you guys with music. Let me know if you absolutely hate this. If you hate actually just me hanging out and reading cards and you're just here. Let me know if you hate it. I hope you don't. I really hope that you like it. But I will listen to your feedback. I'm really happy right now because I feel like I'm actually just doing a reading. I don't feel like I'm having to perform. I'm not worried about trying to do everything in like a very perfect way, because if I do these for a friend, I'm not trying to like put on a show. I'm just hanging out and reading the cards. Okay. This Ten of Pentacles, what I was talking about, feeling like it was a situation that it's close. Like it's close, but it's not, is what I'm getting from this. And what I feel is the main issue. It's something around money. It could be that like you just feel like this person isn't stable with money. You feel like this person isn't in a place where you would trust them with like joint expenses or having like contracts and things that you're both responsible for. Like it's that type of energy. Or it could just be that one of you is much further along in their career, much further ahead in what they're doing. This card can represent like learning and skill development. So it could be that one of you is still in school, one of you is going back to school, but there's something about financial stress that's really the main sticking point, I think, in this relationship, because you have this Three of Pentacles, right? So you're okay actually dealing with them. You're not sure. You're not sure what you're going to do next, but you're actually okay with them. Like you like them as a person. It's just, you just don't know if they're right for you in terms of like being in a serious relationship. Like as a person, you really love them. Like you really do. Like this Queen of Cups vibe, it feels very much like, what I love about the Queen of Cups is she can love in a maternal way. Like she can love as nurturing and maternal, so like with a child or with friends, but she's also someone who is very in touch with her emotions and feelings and is very romantic. So the Queen of Cups is also a queen who truly loves in a romantic sense, right? So it's almost like you're not sure where to put this person, but you love them. Like you absolutely love this person. You're just not sure if you're going to be able to have that true Ten of Pentacles, that long-term stable, everything's going well, the relationship is where it needs to be. You're not sure if you can have that with them. Okay. I think I want to switch decks. I'm going to get my Rider-Waite deck, which I was shuffling at the beginning. I'm just going to go through a couple of times. Did I talk about all these cards with you guys? I don't know if I talked about this. You have the Nine of Wands here. This is coming out reversed. Hold on. Different song. This song is called Images of Tomorrow. It's also by the Unicorn Heads. We'll see how it goes. Okay. It's interesting energy I'm getting from this Nine of Wands because it feels very much like someone is saying, this is so close. Like it's so close. And what's interesting about the Ten of Wands, even though this is the 9, I want to talk about the 10 because the 10 is sort of closing it out, right? Like it's making that decision to like end a cycle or deal with something or level up or take something to the next place, right? This 9 feels like we're so close to there. like energetically, that's what it feels like to me. Is, you know what it is? It feels like you're not sure. You're not 100% sure if okay. I don't know why anyone would cross-watch this. I have to think about this part. Because I try to be a little bit tactful sometimes for cross-watchers. I guess if a cross-watcher was watching from the perspective of the other person and whether or not they were going to try again, don't do that to yourself. Like, if you're a cross-watcher trying to figure out the other person is going to try again, just watch the video about why can't I let go. Like, does that make sense? Like, instead of trying to find out about them, try to find out why you're holding on to something if someone isn't returning it, right? So go watch that video. So I'm going to assume no cross-watchers. I'm going to think cross-watching is not going to be a thing anymore on my channel with the videos the way that they are. So with that being said, I'm going to be really honest about this because I want it to make sense to you what I'm getting. It's almost like you're not sure if you want this to go to the next level of commitment. Like, you like this person, you enjoy them, I would say you find them attractive, you think they're funny, sex is probably good, right? But there's something that's just not quite there. And maybe you can't even like put your finger on it. But you know that there's like decision time coming and you're not ready. You're not ready to make a decision, but you know it's coming because I feel like this person, like it doesn't even just feel like, should we try again? It feels like, let's try again and let's be even more serious. Let's be even more committed. Like they want to take it from that 9 up and it's overwhelming you so much because you're not sure that that's what you want. Like you're really not sure if you want that with this person. My nose is so itchy. I just dropped so many cards. So there were 3 cards that had flipped over, you guys. Got the 3 of Cups. Another card of like, I'm telling you, this card represents friendship. It represents celebration, more collaboration energy with this 3 of Pentacles as well. You see those? There you go. You love this person to death. I mean, you love this person. And it's so interesting because I feel like you really wanted this to work. I feel like there's, for some of you, or maybe even most of you, there's a friendship vibe. Okay, I'm going to show you this. You have the Star and the Tower. We'll talk about those. So this is the energy that I feel from this, okay? It's like you've known this person for a while, you had a friendship, or you were at least like in the same friend circle, and you always had an interest in them, and then you actually started hanging out, and things really clicked, things really started to feel like this person's as fun as I thought they would be, and they're smart too, and you start to develop feelings, and you really hoped that this would go somewhere. And as it's had time to grow and develop, you're pulling back a little bit. You don't know for sure if that's what you want anymore. But at this point, it's freaking you out because you feel, like when I was saying, like you feel decision time coming and then the Tower comes out. This is what this is about. This person's going to come in and be like, I need to know what we are. I need you to commit. I need you to be willing to do this with me, or I have to move on. Like I can't keep, like the other person, not the person listening to me, but the other person comes in and is basically like, I can't keep doing this back and forth. I can't keep doing this. We either do this or I'm going to go. Like, I feel like that's what you have been presented with, or that is going to come your way. It's interesting for me because I really feel like the person listening to me is really trying to make a decision about how to respond to someone in a way like cornering them or pressuring them and saying, we either do this now or we're not going to do it. Like, that's what I feel. And I'm saying that because the Star card has come out here, and it's so interesting because I obviously I have to explore this more, but the Star card, the energy around that is all about like hope and faith and rebuilding and trust and spirituality and like really feeling like this can, this could work. So it's very interesting. You like this person a lot. You like being with them. You feel like there's the potential here to make this work and to make it grow. You love them, like you love them so much. Why does having to make a choice about them feel like this to you? I'm looking in my monitor that shows what the camera is showing. I want to look at this. This is where I want to look at. This doesn't matter to me, the what's off. I think you know what that is. Like, I think you know what it is for you that just feels like it's a little bit off. It might just be the person's motivation. Like, it could just be that, like, you wish they wanted more for themselves, or you wish that they just had a stronger desire, I guess, to chase after life, to be in like that pursuit of success. Like that's sort of what it feels like. It's like you just wish they were like I heard, like, on my level. Like, I just wish they were on my level, which is understandable. Like, it's understandable if you're someone who really wants to have like an amazing life and have, you know, a big house and you know, be able to travel, and if that's important to you, then yeah, you would want to build a life with someone who's able to do those things too, and able to do them without you having to do it for them or do it on your own. I'm gonna switch over to this deck. We lost our music. One moment. Okay, I'm gonna let this one play for a minute, guys, because I just want to tune in while I'm messing with this deck. All right. So I was taking a look. I wanted to get energy around this. Remember this? Why does making a decision about this person? Hold on. I'm not crazy about this song. All right, we'll do this one. Okay. So I was saying, making this decision, choosing whether or not to take this relationship with this particular person to the next level, because that's what they've come in talking to you, saying it's now or never, basically. It doesn't even really feel like an ultimatum. It's not like they're using it as a threat. They're just really being honest with you. They're coming in, they're saying, I've been trying to get you to work on this with me, and I know what I want, and you either need to decide if you want that too, or if you just want me to go, because I know I want this with someone. I would like it to be with you. If it's not with you, I want it with somebody. Okay, but that, it's like them saying that to you feels like a tower moment, and it left you in a place where you have no idea what to say, right? So first card that came out, you have the Wheel of Fortune coming out reversed. It feels like the first energy I got from that, honestly, the Wheel of Fortune coming out, it felt karmic. Hold on, it's a little loud. Okay. It felt karmic. It felt like one of those moments where like when they said what they said, even though I don't feel like they said it in an aggressive way, I don't feel like they said it in like a hostile way. Like I was saying, it doesn't feel like an ultimatum. They were just being honest. But like when they said it, like, you either are with me or I'm going to go, because I'm going to go find somebody else. It felt so unfair to you that they were putting you in that position of having to make this decision. Okay? You have the Six of Coins coming out here. It's reversed. And so this is a situation in which, again, it's like I'm saying, where it's like you feel like there's something that is off balance, and it feels very much around money. Like this could, and this, you know, this is definitely not for everybody. This is not for everybody. But I do want to say this because I feel like there's at least one person who, when they hear this, they're going to know without a doubt that this reading is for them, because I just got this very clear. It would be like if you put someone through school, like you were with someone and they wanted to go back to school, and not only did you like deal with them going back to school, like it's not just that, like you dealt with the strain of the relationship with them being in school, but you also like financed it. Like you put your own money into it. Again, this is not for everyone, but I want to talk to the one person that I know is going to be like, oh my God. Like you put your own money into it because they said things that made you feel like it's worth investing in this person because it's our future. Like I'm investing in our future. And you felt like this person was, like you felt like they were the Ten of Cups upright. Like this is what you thought you were going to get. And then as it got further along, even though you realize like, I love this person, I care about them, right? All of this stuff, right? Like I love them, I care about them. I love being around them. I feel like we can make this work. I feel like we do have potential. It's like something about this, the fact that there's always going to be a financial disparity. There will always be financial disagreements. Like the two of you just do not think the same way about money. You don't think about, and career, you do not think about it at all in the same way. And for you, you're trying to decide if that is a deal breaker. Like you're trying your best to decide if it's a deal breaker. It's very interesting. The last card that you have come out is the High Priestess. And I'm going to say this about the High Priestess. If I'm going to use one more deck. I'm going to use my Mystic Monday deck. I'm going to say this. If the Magician comes out upright out of this deck during this reading, it'll take a turn in a specific direction. I'll know what's going on with this, why it feels so confusing, why it's so like you're not sure. Like you're not sure if you're ready to like pull the trigger. Listening to the music. This is... I want to give you guys something that's like at least somewhat enjoyable, because I'm going to be quiet again for a minute. Okay. If the Magician comes out of this deck, then I will take this reading into the direction of like a soulmate, divine counterpart type of reading, okay? Because this High Priestess came out upright. I just want to say that before I pull any cards out of this. The High Priestess showing up here to me is really just saying, like, if you can just tap into your intuition and into your own feelings and really listen, like really, really tap into your intuition and listen to it, and then be willing to speak it. See, when the High Priestess comes out reversed like this, like she's detached herself from her intuition. She's not saying anything. She's silent. But the High Priestess, when she's upright, she's willing to speak. She's willing to be vulnerable and say what it is that she wants to say, the truth, like not holding back, not being scared to say something deep or say something that might make the person feel uncomfortable. It's like the High Priestess is so intact with her own, like, did I say intact? In touch. Intact is not a word, but it should be. She's so in touch with her intuition that she trusts so fully in what she feels that why would she have any shame in sharing it? If she's scared, she says she's scared because that's the truth of the situation in the moment. If she doesn't know if this person is going to be able to live up to what she wants and keep up and have the life that she feels she deserves and that her heart truly desires, the High Priestess will say that. Like, she will just say, we're not aligned. I don't want to take you away from your path. I don't want you to take me away from mine. Go live your life the way you want to live it, but we don't align here. Okay? So this is very interesting energy I'm getting from this, because if you can tune in, I feel like you will know what to say. And I think it's different, honestly, for each of you, because for some of you, you have some things that you really are bothered by. Like, you do. There's some things that you're not sure if this is compatible. Just want to see what wants to come out here from this deck. Let me know in the comments too, guys, if you really hate not being able to see the spread itself, like what's in front of me, like what I'm looking at when I look down. You know, I can work to try to get like a separate angle coming down that I can switch back and forth to, especially if you guys don't mind me being a little bit like distracted, right? Like, if you don't mind that, and I can mess with music and I can switch the angles of the camera and things like that while I'm doing the reading, if you're fine with that, then I can have a separate, you know, camera angle that's showing the actual spread. Because I know you guys actually like seeing the cards, so I'm trying to hold them up and show them. I'm saying that because what you can't see right now is that a card has fallen like this on top of the High Priestess. And I'm so curious to see what it is, because it literally just, that's where it went. But I'm going to shuffle through one more time before I look at it. So I don't even know. I don't know what it is yet either. I really hope you guys like these readings. Another one just went in the same spot, and I'm not like hovering over it. I'm actually trying to keep the cards from coming this way because they keep falling off the table. All right, you have two cards. You have the Emperor reversed. Look at this. The Tower. The freaking Tower again. This stresses you out. Why are you so stressed out about this? Like, why is this such a like, you're like, that's why I'm watching the video. I know, we're gonna get to it. But like, the High Priestess is not freaked out by these moments. Like, the High Priestess upright is like, well, if this is what happened, there's a reason. Whatever was taken from me, whatever leaves my life, wasn't meant to be here. It wasn't meant to be here. It's not mine. If it was mine, it would be here. It would be with me because it belongs to me. It's so interesting you have this Emperor reversed coming out, because the Emperor reversed is absolutely not at all a match for the High Priestess upright. Like, not at all. You know, I'm just going to say this. How far are we into this reading? Let me look. 34 minutes, but I sort of talked a little bit babbling at the beginning, so I don't know how much of me talking and babbling I might cut out. Guys, I think I'm ready to call it. This High Priestess, this Emperor reversed, whoever this is, they're just not quite it. Like, I think some of you are relieved, and I think some of you might be disappointed, but I'm telling you, this person that you were thinking about when you clicked to watch this reading, in terms of whether or not to try again with this person, I can't tell you whether or not to try again, but I can tell you that this Emperor reversed is not what you're looking for. This High Priestess is seeking her Magician. The Magician is all about manifesting what they need, creating a life that is full and rich, that makes them happy. This Emperor reversed is not that. It's so interesting, because that's exactly where my mind was at the beginning of the reading. That's why this is freaking you out. It's like, you care about this person a lot. You don't want them to take this personal. You don't want them to feel like it's anything necessarily that's wrong with them. And I don't really feel like it is something that's wrong. You know, like I was saying, like, there was that one example I gave for you guys that I feel was very specific for just like one or two people listening. But like, you know, a different type of example would be like, there's one of you that wants to have like a home and a 2-car garage and a white picket fence and 2 kids and go and do PTA, and the other one wants to like live out of a van and go and like travel Europe. It's neither of those people are bad. Neither of those people are wrong. They both just want what they want. And those two things are so not aligned. It's like this card from the very beginning told us everything we really needed to know. It's close, but it's not what you want. It's really not what you want. And that's why just making this decision, it feels like they put you in a place that you hate, and it feels like a double tower to you because you were having fun hanging out with this person. And in the back of your mind, I feel like you've always known, like, they aren't quite it, but I love them so much and they're so close. And there might have been a place where you were holding out hope that loving them enough or sticking with them long enough that they would grow up and they would become the person you hoped that they would become, but they're not there. And I don't think they're going to be. It's this. This High Priestess is not going to settle for an Emperor reversed. Just not in her vocabulary to settle. I have my Oracle deck here. I just want to go through it and see what wants to come out as advice and guidance for you around this. Let me know what you thought about this video. I'm going to play some more music for you. I'll try to get better about actually noticing when the music stops or creating maybe like a playlist before I sit down to do this so I don't have to mess with it. Let's do this one. Okay. Let me know what you think. That's what I was saying. I really did love this. This is probably the most fun that I've had reading since I started this channel in April, just to be honest with you. I just feel like I'm so curious to know what you guys think about this, and I want your feedback, and I want to know what you liked and what you hated, because I'm super excited about doing this in 2020. It feels different to me than it did last year. Last year, this for me was very much like me trying to find myself again and push myself to do something that felt a little bit uncomfortable. And this year just feels like I've found something that I really enjoy, and I've met so many amazing people, and there are thousands of you that watch my videos and thousands of you who have subscribed to the channel, and it just makes me feel like maybe something that I have to say matters in this loud machine that is YouTube. And so I'm happy to speak up and give my opinion on things. I love meddling in other people's relationships and giving advice around it. I'm constantly trying to push friends into taking chances on love. I've set people up with their partners who they've been married for years and they now have kids. You had 2 of these fall out. Are you serious? Wait. I need to clear this YouTube screen and turn this down. Okay. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. Like, I'm gonna talk to you like you are my friend. I have very few straight men who watch my videos, so you're just included honorarily in what I'm about to say. But girl, this was a detour. This is not it. He was not it. I feel most of you are also women. He, she, whoever, this Emperor reversed was not it, is not it, and you know it. It's so close, so close. I know, I feel it. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. And I do feel like that because I feel like you felt like you needed to hold on to this. Honestly, what I feel from the people who probably will click through on this is they really want to have this person almost like plan B. You know those deals that you make with friends when you're like, if we're not married by the time we're 50, let's marry each other. It's kind of like that energy, right? Like, but this person just, they come in and they're like, I'm ready, let's do it now. And you're like, no. I feel like that was your first reaction. Like, it's what I'm saying. Like, when someone's saying to you, do you want to do this? Feels like bad luck and unfair karmic crap and a double tower. There's your answer. Like, You don't want this person. You just want them as an option. Okay. Roast me in the comments if you want to. That's why the comments are there, honestly. But also, like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments that you liked this and that you want me to keep going in this direction, because I plan to keep going in this direction regardless. So root me on, be supportive, show me love, make me feel special for doing these readings for you. Thank you for being patient with me over the past week or two. I just didn't feel like doing this. I just didn't feel like it. I did not feel like doing the readings, and I knew that it was because I didn't want to do them the way that I'd been doing them. I just wanted to find a way to have fun sitting down to do a reading for you guys, and this feels very much like it was it. Just messing around with music and talking to you when I wanted to and looking at the cards and not really feeling like it's any different than if someone was sitting across the table from me and we were just hanging out. So thank you to those of you who watched this, because I really had fun. I did. I had a lot of fun doing this. And there will be more watch this before videos coming out. I'm going to be rolling out several of them this week. This will just be the first one to give you a sample of what you're in store for with the channel. And I'm rambling at this point, so I'm going to link some videos here. I don't know what I'll pick, but if you listen to this video all the way through to the end, one of these videos probably has some additional insight for you, and click through and watch it if you want to, and if you have time, and if you don't have more important things to do, then hang out with me and talk about tarot cards and love and relationships. So